Breaking news. Doctors finally speak out on Orm's condition. Linguang collapses in tears as news details emerge. Published today 7:42 p.m. The atmosphere around the Metropolitan General Hospital grew even heavier today as new information surfaced regarding the tragic accident that involved rising star Orm yesterday evening. What started as a confusing emergency has now developed into one of the most emotional and closely watched stories in the entertainment world. And no one has been more affected than her longtime partner in content, Linguang. For the first time since the crash, doctors have officially spoken out, giving the public a clearer picture of what actually happened and how Orm is fighting her way through the aftermath. Red Triangle pointed down the night of the accident. New footage shows what went wrong. Sources have now revealed that Orm's vehicle was attempting to avoid another car that made an unexpected, unsafe turn. Security footage from a nearby shop, released just this morning, shows Orm's car swerving sharply to the left. The impact was not shown clearly, but the headlights can be seen shaking violently before the camera cuts out. Eyewitnesses reported hearing a loud metallic crash, followed by the sound of shattered glass hitting the ground. One bystander said, "She wasn't speeding. She was trying to avoid something. It all happened so fast." The footage has since been handed over to investigators, who are still analyzing the full cause. Red Triangle pointed down hospital breakdown. Lingkwang's emotional moment goes viral. Linguang, who rushed to the hospital moments after the news reached her, was seen breaking down in front of the emergency ward last night. A short clip, recorded by a fan who had been at the hospital, shows Linguang wiping tears as she tried to speak to a nurse. Despite trying to stay composed, her hands were visibly shaking. One witness stated, "She kept asking if Orm could hear her. She was begging for updates." Fans have flooded social media with messages of support, urging her to stay strong. The tag #StayStrongLinguang has already crossed 2 million uses online. Red Triangle pointed down official doctor's statement, RELEASED today. At exactly 2:15 p.m., the head surgeon stepped outside the hospital to address the press. His words brought both relief and deeper concern. Orm is currently in a stable but delicate condition. She is responding slowly to treatment, and we are monitoring her through every hour. He also added that the next 48 hours will be extremely important. When asked about the injuries, the doctor avoided giving specifics but emphasized, "There is progress, she is fighting, and she is strong." This update has eased some fears, but fans remain tense. Red Triangle pointed down Linkwangallowed into the room for the first time. Following the doctor's update, Linguang was finally granted a short visit inside Orm's room, the first time she's been allowed close since the accident. Hospital staff described the moment as deeply emotional. According to a nurse who was on duty, "She held Orm's hand the entire time. She kept saying, 'I'm here, don't worry, I'm not leaving.'" Witnesses said Linguang left the room with red eyes and shaking hands, trying to hide her tears behind her hoodie. Fans standing outside clapped softly when she walked out, showing their support. Red Triangle pointed down fans gather outside the hospital, a sea of lights. By late evening, over 300 fans had gathered outside the hospital entrance, holding candles, flowers, and posters with Orm's name. Some sang quietly, while others prayed. One fan said, "Orm and Linguang gave us joy for years. Now it's our turn to show them they're not alone." Their presence reportedly moved Linguang, who waved at them before entering a private wing of the building. Red Triangle pointed down ORM's family, finally SBEAKS. In a short emotional message, Orm's older sister wrote, "We're grateful for the love everyone is showing. Please continue praying. She's strong and she's trying." Family members have been staying in a private room upstairs, alternating visits and awaiting further updates from doctors. Red Triangle pointed down investigation update. New questions raised. Authorities have announced that the other vehicle involved in the near collision has been identified, and the driver has been brought in for questioning. There is speculation that distracted driving may have played a major role, but officials have not confirmed this publicly. Detectives are expected to release a full statement within the next few days. Red triangle pointed down what comes next. Doctors will continue monitoring Orm closely through the night. The next update is expected sometime tomorrow morning, depending on her condition. Meanwhile, Linguang has remained inside the hospital, refusing to leave. A close friend said, "She hasn't slept. She's worried, but she's holding on to hope." As fans wait, one thing is clear. The world is standing behind both of them, praying for a miracle, praying for strength, and praying for Orm's recovery.